Welcome to the May 2022 issue of Canola Quick Bytes, brought to you by the U.S. Canola Association. Capitol Hill. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency issued on April 18th a canola oil pathways notice of proposed rulemaking for public comment to allow canola oil-derived renewable diesel and other newer biofuels, including jet fuel, naphtha, liquefied petroleum gas, and heating oil, to qualify as advanced biofuels under the Renewable Fuel Standard program. This would allow canola oil to further contribute to reducing greenhouse gas emissions in the transportation sector, as well as provide canola farmers additional market channels and biofuel producers another choice of feedstock. The U.S. Canola Association petitioned the EPA in 2020 to give canola oil parity with other vegetable oils as a renewable diesel feedstock. The White House said this action demonstrates the EPA's commitment to approving new petitions for renewable fuels that can provide greenhouse gas benefits as well as reduce reliance on petroleum fuels. It has potential to open up some different pathways for different producers to be able to utilize different markets, added USDA President Andrew Moore on agripulse.com. It's a win-win for a lot of different sectors, concluded Tom Hance, USDA Washington representative on rfdtv.com. It's one of the rare cases in which you have agriculture, biofuels, and the petroleum industry aligned in support of an action by EPA in regard to the Renewable Fuel Standard. The Senate Committee on Agriculture, Nutrition, and Forestry held its first field hearing of the 117th Congress on the 2023 Farm Bill at Michigan State University on April 29th. Chairwoman Debbie Stabenow, a Democrat of Michigan, and Ranking Member John Boozman, Republican from Arizona, received input from a diverse range of Michigan-based agricultural producers and stakeholders. The hearing, entitled Growing Jobs and Economic Opportunity, 2023 Farm Bill Prospectus from Michigan, addressed agriculture, conservation, rural economic development, research, forestry, energy, and nutrition policies. Agronomy. In its March 31st Prospective Plantings Report, the U.S. Department of Agriculture projected 2022 canola acreage to be nearly 2.16 million, similar to the record acreage of 2021. The Wall Street Journal reported that the Russian invasion of Ukraine has caused a global shortage of sunflower oil that has in turn pushed prices of other edible oils to record highs. Prices for edible oils, including canola, have risen by as high as 72% over the last year. To combat this, Joe Glauber, Senior Research Fellow at the International Food Policy Research Institute, says that the Biden administration should suspend biomass-based diesel RFS requirements and remove the tax credit. Nutrition. Ellen Liskov, registered dietitian at Yale University, Guy Crosby, Associate Professor of Nutrition at Harvard University, and Angela Dansby, USDA Director of Communications, busted myth-truths about canola oil in USA Today. Canola oil contains the least amount of saturated fat compared to other cooking oils and is high in monounsaturated fat, which lowers LDL cholesterol, noted Liskov. Canola oil is a good source of omega-3 fatty acids, added Crosby. Dansby noted that canola oil also contains vitamin K, which helps maintain normal blood flow. She also clarified several points about canola oil processing. What are the best oils for frying? Canola oil is listed first by Delish Magazine Online as a great all-purpose oil that's affordable, easy to procure, and neutral in flavor. It's great for deep frying just about any dish and will pan-fry potatoes beautifully, Delish said. Other country news. Battles for acres in the Northern Hemisphere correspond to real-life battles in Ukraine because supply disruptions due to the war have dramatically driven up prices for oilseeds and wheat. That's because Ukraine is the world's largest producer and exporter of sunflowers. Eventually, a summer and fall 2022 harvest of wheat and oilseeds may backfill the supply chain, but in the meantime, the high prices for all of these crops will influence farmers' planting decisions worldwide, wrote analyst Elaine Cubb in Progressive Farmer. Despite the pandemic, global supply chain challenges, and extreme weather in British Columbia, the Port of Vancouver had an increase in cargo volumes last year. However, there was an 8% decrease in bulk liquid tonnage due to a 30% decrease in canola oil, among other things. Latest industry news. A new video by the Pacific Northwest Canola Association explains what canola is and how it is grown and processed into food and feed products at the Viterra Expeller Press crushing facility in eastern Washington. Check it out at pnwcanola.org. The Pacific Northwest Canola Association will soon start up stop and talk tours about winter canola, the second half of May, and spring canola, mid-June to mid-July. It encourages members to join its online community to connect with other canola growers and share photos and information on its Canola Connections forum. Moreover, the association will repeat a trial with TrueFlex canola featuring Roundup-ready technology near Pullman, Washington, including 10 entries from 6 seed companies. North Dakota State University and the Northern Canola Growers Association held a Getting It Right in Canola meeting with over 100 participants about production. Check out the series on YouTube. At its March annual meeting, the NCGA elected Dan Marquardt of Bottineau as president, Tim Michelson of Rolla as vice president, and Troy Romfo of Calvin as secretary and treasurer. The NCGA board also reviewed new canola research proposals requesting more than $400,000 and granted $325,000 to 13 projects. These projects aim to ensure canola remains a profitable and competitive crop in the region. A study by Nutrisource and the University of Guelph concluded that new seed omega-3 enhanced canola oil called Nutriterra exhibited safety and an excellent tolerability profile. Derived from new seed omega-3 canola, Nutriterra Total Omega-3 Oil provides 7 omega-3 polyunsaturated fatty acids, including long-chain DHA and EPA. Barbara Davis, PhD RD of New Seed Nutritional, said this first-in-humans clinical trial demonstrates that just like other omega-3 sources, Nutriterra has a beneficial effect on omega-3 status in healthy adults. New Seed Omega-3 Canola and Nutriterra announced on April 11th that it completed the U.S. Food and Drug Administration's safety assessment for use in food and feed. This means that the U.S. food manufacturers can use Nutriterra as a plant-based alternative to marine oils for essential long-chain omega-3 fatty acids. By providing a good source of omega-3 nutrition, Nutriterra can attract new consumers and help more people meet their dietary requirements through everyday food and drinks, said Benina Botner, General Manager of New Seed Nutritional. About the USCA. The U.S. Canola Association will hold a special in-person meeting in Minot, North Dakota, July 7th and 8th, and its autumn board meeting in Scottsdale, Arizona, November 9th through 11th. More on uscanola.com. Get social with us on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Want to promote your products or services to canola producers and industry members? Visit our advertising pages to find specifications, deadlines, and rates to advertise in this monthly e-newsletter, podcast, or on uscanola.com.